Hello there, Winston, back from Poland. And if anyone's interested, I've had one request. I think maybe I might need more. I'll do a little video of about my trip to Poland for those that are interested. But if people aren't interested, don't worry. Anyway, this one is not about it. This one is about sort of the Australia fires, Iran, loosely, not detailed. You're not going to get any information from me. This is just how I perceive what the hell is going on. And this is why, I believe that I'm incredibly cynical about what I hear in the media, and I am conspiracy theorist, and I keep trying to sort of plug myself back into the Matrix, like Cypher in the Matrix, why oh why didn't I take the blue pill? And I genuinely, just think the whole red pilling, even though it's been an incredible experience, it's been negative as well. I mean, my God, this has really affected my life in a negative way. And do I wish that I didn't red pill? Do I wish I took the blue pill? Sometimes yeah, and other times no. And until they invent some memory wiping technology, and I'm laughing a bit here because I can see the comments below the video telling me about, well, don't you know, Winston, they already do, and maybe. Anyway, so until they invent that technology, I'm stuck with what I've witnessed, what I've watched, what I've listened to, what I've read. The reading part is hard for me. I'm going to say I am of very average intelligence. I did an IQ test a little while ago and I came out about 10, exactly actually, I was going to lie, 103. I was going to say 105, don't know why. I came out 103, which puts me smack bang in the average category. Although achievement-wise, academically, I was well below average. And I believe that I sort of self-diagnosed myself, well, according to a passenger I had as well, with ADD. Certainly not ADHD, because as you can tell by my portly appearance, I'm definitely not hyperactive. But I'm definitely unsettled. I can't sleep very well. I just can't settle. I'm distracted constantly. So any sort of form of research is really, really hard for me, because I'll be reading through it and I just go off. I disappear off on tangents, and then I have to sort of bring myself back to it. It's very, very difficult. Anyway, rambling. And I have tics, and people notice I blink quite deliberately a lot of the time, and I believe that might be part of it. Anyway, enough of that. So what the hell's going on? So bushfires in Australia, I've been trying to avoid it because it's upsetting. I'm trying to just get away from this horrific news all the time, but you can't avoid it. It's on the news all the time, and if you are going to pay attention to the news, it's because of man-made climate change, and we must pay more tax. And I'm absolutely sick of this now, and I think hopefully maybe a lot of people are, based on conversations I've had in my taxi. And don't worry, I don't force people into conversations. It happens organically. I don't waterboard them into making them talk about this stuff. In fact, I'd quite like just to talk about mundane crap, like, what's your favourite biscuit, stuff like that. But people are wising up to this, but the news will have you believe that. So, but saw a headline earlier, haven't watched the video. Tim Paul, Tim Cast, also has got 2 channels, hasn't he? And I consider him a very, very honest journalist with integrity, and he talks openly, and he criticises the media, other journalists, for not doing their proper research. Now, that guy is an absolute maniac for the research. And I saw his headline in his video, 87%, I believe it is, of the fires in the bushfires in Australia are man-made. Now, I will watch the video later. I'm going to assume in there that that means arson, a lot of it. And also a lot of it will be not just kids having fun, not just people that just want to see stuff burn. These will be climate Armageddon activists who are prepared to murder for their ideology, because they believe so much in it that they want to accelerate that. I mean, if they really did believe that it was climate change, then they wouldn't set the fires and the world would be burning anyway. But no, they want to just accelerate it up there. Now that's, in my opinion, is terrorism. That is deliberate, and it's murder, because there are people being killed there, and there are lots of animals dying and losing their inhabitants. So if they haven't died now, they'll die in the future because there's not enough to sustain them. I don't know. I haven't paid that much attention to it. And there's an awful lot of people that have lost their lives and also lost their homes and their livelihoods. And this is evil. People that are doing this deliberately. But the media will have you believe that it's us here in the UK and people in Australia not paying enough tax, so we must pay more tax. Anyway, I did a search, did it on YouTube. Man-made fire in Australia. Australian news: Morrison heckled by bushfire victims. I believe he's the Prime Minister that's being attacked for not being around, and I think he should be around, but that's another subject. Thousands flee from apocalyptic fires in Australia. This is ABC News. That was BBC, ABC, another BBC. Australian state declares bushfire emergency. Now you'll notice I said man-made fires. So you'd think if YouTube was going to be doing its job properly as a search engine, it would say, I've said man-made fire. So let's give him the results that we have here, or videos. So I have to believe that there are no videos. There are absolutely no videos on YouTube about the man-made fires. But of course that's not true, because I've seen now several. So, and I can just go through, and I'm just thinking, I don't know, how many pages have I got to go through? Monstrous weekend fires expected in Australia. Leave now, warn officials. Koala begs cyclist for water in Australia. Heat as bushfire kills 30% of the species. I mean, that's the Sun. So this is mainstream media just basically not talking about the elephant in the room, whereas a lot of these fires are deliberate acts of arson, and also negligence, where they no longer do the controlled burns, or not as much as they should do. My understanding, like I say, everything I say is like based on a little bit of research, my opinion, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and hold my hands up, put me right. But they're not doing these controlled burns, which is supposed to make it much harder for these fires to spread, because there's an area there, a large enough area, that wind would not be able to carry an ember across to another part of basically tinderwood kindling, because it's so bone dry, to catch fire on the other side. So you can then contain fires. And for centuries, and I believe even probably longer than that, because I think even the Aborigines used to do this, didn't they? They used to actually have controlled fires to prevent, where they're living, just going up in flames. So anyway, that's that. And then the other massive story at the moment is World War III, which is about to happen. Trump has, I haven't even got don't even remember the guy's name, has had this guy killed. Now, if I'm going to listen to my Tim Pool character on this side, Sargon, these guys, very reasonable, which is where I want to be, I'm going to say, okay, needed to do it. This guy was truly evil. He's been, he literally had to be put down, and it's the right thing to do. And there's a very good argument for saying that. And I say, I'm not saying that people are saying that aren't right, but there is also the argument, if you watch channels like the Duran, I haven't been watching UK column news for a while now. They've started to get on my tits, those guys. But they are very much into the deep state stuff. It is conspiracy to talk about deep state, but I believe it's there. And these characters like Pompeo, these warmongering neocons, they want war, so they want to escalate it, don't they? And is the CIA prepared to do false flags? Hell yeah, they are. Would the CIA deliberately kill American representatives in the region and then say that there's a hit on them, so that justifies another attack? Hell yeah, they would. Would all the media be prepared to say in Idlib that there was chemical weapons attack on children? Yeah, they would. And do they then come out and say, oh, actually, no, it was a false flag, it's not true? The BBC now have admitted that, is it Idlib? I've got the right place? That it was actually just dust from, a war that's going on, and war and explosions in cities create an awful lot of dust and people choke and stuff on it. But it was enough to send a load of missiles to sort of slow down Assad's inevitable victory over ISIS. You know, it's mad. Anyway, so rambling video. I don't know what people are going to get from this, but yeah, your thoughts, please, guys, and you know, point out to me where the memory wiping is going on. It probably is. Can I have some, please? Because I want out of this. Anyway, until the next video, which might be then a little report on my quite event-filled trip to Poland. Anyway, till then, Winston's out. See you then. Bye.